Welcome again. I'm recording a video from a different perspective, a different angle, and showing you some things that I may be doing well and doing not so well. I'm using a new product called the Glidescope T3 Mac blade. And this is what it is. It's a device that I'm glad Glidescope has finally evolved into, and I think it will probably evolve into disposable versions of this. But this blade you can't throw away. Your chairman will be looking for you and trying to get some money back from your paycheck if you throw this away. But right now we're not going to talk about cost. We're going to talk about the advantages of this product. Okay, it's channel-less, but it looks like a Mac blade. It almost looks like a 3.5 blade, right? Slightly bigger than a 3, slightly smaller than a 4. Okay, and I'm glad that you use this product because it just came out from Glidescope, and I just received it. Okay, so I'm still going to be using an ET2 with the Glide Right. Okay, I'll get stuff ready. I've kind of ramped up the patient as best I could, this mannequin. Put the high flow nasal cannon, 15 liters. I got my BVM souped up, with the peak valve, the capnometer. Of course, better than this would be the end-tidal CO2 continuous capnometry. But I have it ready in case I need to provide rescue oxygenation before the intubation or after a failed attempt. No product is perfect. Okay, the Glidescope helps me out the best, like in video laryngoscopy. At this time, if I didn't have this, I'd pull out an AirTrack, I'd pull out a King Vision, a VividTrack, a Pentax device. There's so many devices. I'll find the best product available if I need it for the planned or predicted difficult airway, or just for practice to keep my skills sharp in using this new product. Okay, I'm just so happy to touch this because it just came in today. The Department of Anesthesia with Dr. Wasserman and Dr. Silverberg provided this to me. They told me that the product had just showed up, and I'm glad to be using it now. This is not as great as intubating a live patient, but I'll be able to intubate with my friendly mannequin that I know so well. All right. So I'm going to intubate this patient. IV's already in this. I'll pretend that the patient has an IV, got his medicines ready. Patients have been oxygenating on their own, breathing on their own. High flow, 15, 20, 30 liters, high flow. They're spontaneously breathing. They got their medicines. 45 seconds passed. 2 minutes passed with the Tomity or Sucks or Rock, or ketamine, whatever combination you want. Remember, I gotta remind myself, this is a Glidescope. I won't be pulling out a size 4 Cobalt Ranger GVL 4-stat. I won't be pulling out the blade that's been suggested for so long. I'll be pulling out this blade. Notice the difference? Okay? But this blade I've been using since I've been taught how to intubate. This blade takes some time to use, some experience, and some practice, and then you become very successful in using this device with this type of blade. This is disposable again, plastic, disposable, non-disposable, metallic. Okay? So, I think I'm ready to intubate. I have everything ready. Medicines have been given. Get in your combat stance, your ready stance. Okay? I think the case is ready for intubation. Okay. Open the mouth of the patient. I'm going to disregard this monitor because I'm actually going to try to use this blade like I use a regular Mac blade. I see the glottis. Oh, I saw it. No, I saw the uvula. Watching down the tongue. I see the glottis. I can do epiglotoscopy. Talk to me by Dr. Levitan. I see the cords. Okay. I have a Mac view. I'm ready to intubate. Now, where they say go midline, I'm still trying to use this like a Mac blade. Kind of feed it through the cords first. The stylet is unique. indifferent. Pull back on this stylet so it allows me to advance. Pull back a little more. Advance the tube the depth I want. We'll now inflate the cuff and use my very expensive Glidescope handle. But in real life I wouldn't, but just to confirm and to demonstrate on my mannequin, my Truman mannequin, that there is chest rise. I'm a believer it works. Okay. Now I need to tell you some things. It is very tempting that while I'm intubating, to look at the screen only. And if I only look at the screen only, I have a feeling this is what's going to happen. You're going to look at the screen and get a better view and start rocking. Teeth will break. As a teaching and learning tool, this device is best used as a direct laryngoscopy blade. And then when people have problems and the patient is too anterior, you should then theoretically use it from like a Mac blade with a video audience camera, monitor for everyone else to see what's going on. And if there's difficulties, so eventually turn it toward the person who's intubating or the more advanced intubator who takes over. And if this patient had a horrible POGO, percentage of glottic opening of 25% or 0, let the more advanced person expose the cords. Okay? Remember, your technique should not change how you intubate. It shouldn't be rocking. It should be forwarding your hand forward. Right? Using my arm as a lever, I'm comfortable and I'm intubating. I know what's going to happen though is novices who try to intubate with this are not supervised correctly and no one pays attention to the teeth are going to use this the way that they've been using when they can't intubate correctly with a Mac plate. Rocking. Teeth will be broken or chipped, and that's not the way the product was designed. Okay? Even though I'm getting a better view doing inappropriate rocking, it's not the way you use this product. You lift and at an angle. Use this as a vector, the handle, and this is what I see. Okay? It's designed as a Mac, not as a Miller. Remember those things, and this product will be very successful in your hands, and you will do no patient harm. Okay? It's all about the patient safety, and later on, the ego and the high fives once you've successfully intubated the patient. Now you got to figure out why the patient is short of breath and deal with all the other problems the patient has. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, Mata.